This is how to make a narcissist feel the pain they inflicted. Ever wondered why Sigma empaths are a narcissist's worst nightmare? Sigma empaths possess a unique ability that sets them apart, the power to detach. This ability terrifies narcissists, as it undermines their control. Unlike other empaths, Sigmas can sever toxic bonds with unwavering decisiveness, choosing personal growth over emotional entanglements. When a Sigma empath decides to cut ties, it's bold, resolute, and rooted in their unwavering commitment to thriving. People often marvel at the ease with which Sigma empaths walk away from toxicity. How do they manage such graceful exits from relationships that no longer serve them? At the heart of their detachment lies a profound sense of self-worth and a commitment to personal evolution. They recognize that clinging to harmful relationships only leads to stagnation. With this clarity, Sigma empaths prioritize authentic connections that nurture their growth and refuse to settle for anything less. This is precisely why Sigma empaths are a nightmare for narcissists. Their ability to disengage is not only a source of strength, but also a stark reminder to the narcissist of their inability to control them. In this video, we'll uncover 8 ways Sigma empaths drive entitled and manipulative narcissists insane. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more empowering insights. Let's dive in. Number 1. Refusing seduction. In toxic relationships, seduction is a common tactic used by narcissists during the cycle of abuse. It's their way of drawing you back in for further manipulation and harm. You've likely seen this pattern before: the charming words, false remorse, and promises of change, all aimed at reeling you back in. Rejecting this seduction is a game changer. It throws the narcissist into disarray because it disrupts their carefully crafted plan. They expect you to fall for their ploys, but when you resist, it sends a clear message. Their manipulations no longer work. By refusing their advances, you show them that their mind games and fake apologies no longer affect you. This refusal demonstrates growth and emotional independence, driving the narcissist into frustration and confusion. Number 2. Ignoring them completely. Narcissists thrive on attention and validation, using it as fuel to bolster their fragile self-esteem. They crave control over others, often exploiting emotional wounds to maintain their dominance. The best way to disrupt this dynamic: silence and indifference. Narcissists cannot stand being ignored, especially by someone they've targeted. Employing the grey rock method, responding with minimal emotion, is effective, but complete avoidance is even better. Where possible, cut all ties, block their calls, change your contact information, and refuse to engage. While there may be situations where limited interaction is unavoidable, co-parenting or work, minimize it as much as possible. Treat them as though they don't exist. Denying them acknowledgement stabilizes their fragile ego and forces them to confront their lack of power over you. Remember, protecting your well-being is far more important than seeking revenge or trying to teach them a lesson. Narcissists are experts at exploiting vulnerabilities, so safeguarding your emotional boundaries is key to maintaining your peace and freedom. Number 3. Embrace transformation. Narcissists thrive in relationships where they maintain control. Resisting their dominance doesn't require shouting, arguing, or exposing their behavior. It's about refusing to play their game. Remaining in a toxic relationship only feeds their ego and enables further abuse. True empowerment lies in embracing change and breaking free from the cycle. Narcissists despise change, especially when it disrupts their control over you. Staying stagnant in a harmful relationship fosters bitterness and unhappiness, while transformation paves the way to freedom. No amount of confrontation or evidence will alter the narcissist's behavior if you remain stuck. Instead, disrupt their expectations by embracing growth and prioritizing your well-being. Their anger or denial doesn't matter. The goal isn't to make them angry, it's to liberate yourself from their tyranny and reclaim your peace. Number 4. Sever the bonds. One of the greatest fears of a narcissist is losing a reliable source of supply. However, trying to outmaneuver them, argue, or seek revenge only plays into their hands. These actions often backfire, making you appear irrational while they escalate their manipulative tactics. The most effective strategy is to prioritize your well-being and end the toxic connection altogether. Walking away is the ultimate blow to a narcissist's ego. It signals they no longer control your life. This act of self-preservation is far more powerful than any attempt at retaliation. Yes, feelings of guilt or sympathy may surface after leaving, but these are remnants of their emotional manipulation. It's essential to remember that your departure isn't about vengeance. It's about safeguarding your mental health and breaking free from their influence. Narcissists will inevitably find new sources of validation, but your freedom is priceless. Enforcing strict boundaries and cutting ties is a necessary step to reclaim your life. Number 5. Refuse to play their games. Narcissists often assert dominance by making their target feel unwanted. When dissatisfied with the relationship or pursuing a new source of supply, they employ manipulative tactics to keep you trapped in their web. They might suggest the relationship isn't working, claim they've found someone else, or fabricate stories about wanting to leave the new partner but being unable to do so. This manipulation is designed to make you compete for their attention and affection, pushing you to change your appearance or behavior in a futile attempt to win them over. However, as I've mentioned before, narcissists are indifferent to external factors like beauty, income, or education. Even drastic changes won't sustain their interest or earn their genuine affection. The ultimate show of strength is to gracefully exit their games. When you discover their infidelity or pursuit of new targets, refuse to engage in their triangulation tactics. Leave with dignity, knowing their manipulative games no longer have power over you. Losing control of you infuriates the narcissist, but your refusal to play their game is your greatest triumph. Number 6. Upholding transparency. Transparency is a powerful tool that unnerves narcissists. When you refuse to fall for their gaslighting tactics, you disrupt their ability to emotionally manipulate and distort your reality. Narcissists rely on strategies like love bombing and superficial empathy to cloud your independent thinking. They dread the idea of you remembering life before their influence, and any display of autonomy sends them spiraling. To counteract their deceit, keep a journal of events and confide in someone you trust. These practices help you maintain clarity and resist their attempts to warp your perception. Narcissists will try to break your resolve with manipulation, but staying grounded in the truth equips you to withstand their tactics. Number 7. Unveiling their manipulations. Exposing a narcissist's schemes is one of the most unsettling blows you can deliver. Start by documenting their manipulative behaviors or recounting their tactics to others. You don't need concrete proof of their gaslighting, betrayal, or deceit. It's about showing through your actions that you've seen through their facade. Stop engaging in their circular arguments and self-serving narratives. Walk away when they try to deflect responsibility or manipulate you with irrelevant past events. Better yet, respond with disinterest. Instead of directly confronting them with words, let your actions speak louder. Demonstrating that their strategies no longer work will rattle their composure and render their efforts ineffective. Number 8. Dismissing their ridiculousness. Prepare yourself for verbal attacks from the narcissist. They may belittle you, calling you insignificant, boring, or undesirable, all while expecting you to crave their validation. These verbal assaults can be deeply hurtful if taken to heart, but you have the power to neutralize them. Instead of reacting with tears, pleas, or emotional outbursts, take the high road. Calmly walk away mid-conversation or leave the room without a word. This unexpected response will disarm the narcissist and leave them seething. They might escalate their efforts to provoke you, but staying composed robs them of their power. Refuse to internalize their insults or let their words dictate your self-worth. By maintaining control over your emotions, you weaken their hold over you and reclaim your strength. Number 9. Eliminating emotional vulnerability. Many victims of narcissistic abuse mistakenly believe the narcissist cares about their feelings or regrets their harmful actions. This misguided belief leads victims to share their deepest fears, frustrations, and wounds, inadvertently handing the narcissist the keys to manipulate them further. Narcissists use cognitive empathy not to connect, but to exploit. They collect your vulnerabilities and weaponize them to maintain control, preying on your most sensitive emotional triggers. Recognize this pattern and refuse to grant them access to your emotions. Reject any attempts at reconciliation, no matter how convincing their apologies or gestures may seem. By doing so, you strip away their power and demonstrate that their psychological tactics can no longer influence you. This act of emotional fortitude marks a decisive step toward reclaiming your independence and inner strength. If you found this advice helpful and are looking for more strategies to support your healing journey, be sure to check out the links in the video description. I offer coaching and personalized programs designed to help you take the next steps. Visit my website for more information. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. That's all for today. Thank you for sticking with me until the end. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.